But hopefully that simply will only be used as an entree to encourage someone's interest to then find out what we're really about. We make movies.
What's up, guys? Today we will be flipping through the Wildstorm Cliffhanger Sketchbook number 0 from 1997. However, this was released with Wizard Magazine issue number 79 with the cover date of March of 1998. And for those of you youngins out there that are unfamiliar with Wizard Magazine, that was a magazine that was released in the 90s up until about, I think, around the 2010s, somewhere in that area. And it covered everything from, comics to toys to the pop culture scene at the time. It was really good back in the 90s and early 2000s, but once the superhero craze hit in the mid 2000s with 2007, that's when there was a decline in the magazine. They went from a thick magazine to a staple bound book that mainly focused on pop culture entertainment stuff. But back on track here, this number 0, Wizard used to release number 0s with their magazines from issue to issue. Not all the time, but they would do that, and when you would get a number 0, it would be a nice little collectible. Sometimes they would include trading cards or other little freebies, but the 0 issues were a great collector's item when they were released, and some of them are kind of valuable, not overly expensive, but they are pretty cool if you do have them. This one is the beginning for the Cliffhanger Studios. That was a small imprint within Image. Wildstorm put this out, so I believe it's imprint within an imprint. And this focuses on the creators of J. Scott Campbell, Joe Madureira, and Humberto Ramos with their respected titles of Danger Girl, Battle Chasers, and why am I drawing a blank on this one? Why am I drawing a blank on this one? It's Humberto Ramos's vampire book. So yeah, let's go ahead and flip this open. Crimson was the name of Humberto Ramos's vampire book. I'm not really familiar with Battle Chasers or Crimson. I was more of a Danger Girl guy. Campbell was always my guy. More so Ramos is my guy now, and Joe Mad's pretty much left the comic scene. Campbell's doing covers. Ramos is the only one that really does interiors anymore, but over here in the indicia you can see that this is the Wildstorm Cliffhanger Sketchbook number 0. That was a supplement to Wizard, the Comics Magazine number 79, and it was published in 1997. So here we have a little credits to Battle Chasers with Joe Mad, Crimson Humberto Ramos, Danger Girl with J. Scott Campbell, so nothing's really changed. Some other names to look at here are Jim Lee. Jim Lee was the publisher. Scott Dunbar. I've never really known how to pronounce his name. He's pretty prolific in J. Scott Campbell's career. And then we also have Gareb Shamus. He was the publisher of Wizard Magazine. Here we've got the introduction with Joe Mad, Humberto Ramos, and J. Scott Campbell on their respected titles. And these issue 0s weren't anything major. They're very flimsy. And I'm surprised, like, a lot of them, you could get them in decent condition when they were released. My first one was the I think it came with issue number 79, or not 79, this was 79. 77, I think it was the Marvel Earth X number 0. And back then I did not take care of that book. But yeah. Here we've got Joe Mad's character designs for Battle Chasers. I am unfamiliar with all these characters. This guy I do somewhat know just by his design, Calibretto. But everybody else, I don't know their names. There is that, yeah, there is a girl that was on the cover with the huge door stoppers there, but again, not my book. I didn't read it. The comic store, magazine store that I used to shop at when these came out here in Minnesota, Schindler's, they very rarely got these books in. If they did, they probably had a short order on them, and by the time I found out about them, they were gone. So yeah, Red Monica is the one that I'm familiar with. Obviously, any young teenage boy would be familiar with her or take a liking to her. And then here we have Humberto Ramos' Crimson. Almost said something else. Cringer. It's a completely different character. This dude is the one that stands out, Alex the Elder. Or Alex Elder. I don't know why I said the Elder. I should probably proof these read before I go ahead and do these. But yeah, here's some other characters that are featured in Crimson, I would assume. And if you look at these and look at Ramos's current art, it's Light and Day. Night and Day? Is it Night and Day or Light and Day? I think it's Night and Day. Yeah. Not one of his better designs, but, you know, it was what it was. So, yeah, George Elder. That's Alex's dad. That's the dude on the other page. I only point that out because that's what I read there. It just says right there, Alex's dad. He's a true workaholic. And New York Senator Van Cleef's personal aide. Good to know. There's two pencil page scans for page 3 and page 7 of issue 1. I would assume a light box was used when doing that, just to get the pencils looking that clean. And here we have the Danger Girl section. Danger Girl's basically female James Bond from what I took from it. Charlie's Angels meets James Bond. Abby Chase, Sydney Savage, the Russian chick. Sydney was my girl back in the day. I didn't pay attention to the other ones, but I know Danger Girl had lots of spin-off titles over the years. And then if you've been following, I believe Crimson might have had a follow-up. I'm not sure. But why am I drawing a blank now on Battle Chasers? Battle Chasers had a video game, or was going to have a video game. So Joe Mad's been the video game guy, so of course he would be pushing for a video game. Danger Girl did have a video game, I know that. And I'm not sure if it was on the PlayStation or if it was on the Dreamcast. That's how long that is how old these titles are. And then this dude right here looks like Sean Connery. I believe that's who he's based off of, since some of these have to do with are loosely based on James Bond. Agent Zero here looks like he belongs in G.I. Joe. McFarlane Toys made figures for Danger Girl back in the day. Every time I seen them, I passed on them, and when I went to go and buy them, they were gone. But yeah, I don't know. It was 16 pages. 16 pages that you'd get for free. So sometimes Wizard would include the number zeros. They would be an actual number 0, or sometimes they would be a little preview book like this. And then we have the back cover that features one of the covers for issue number 80 of Wizard. And that one has a comic offer for a Jim Lee book. That's another thing Wizard used to do, was offer half issues. Those are worth some money. And then this was one of the covers that they offered for issue number 80. The other cover was the South Park cover. And I am familiar with this cover because Wizard also released poster books. And I think I still have this poster hanging up in my closet at home. Yeah. One of these days we'll flip through a Wizard issue and see how much the industry has changed, or just see all the goodness that happened back in a certain year and month. So yeah, these books, I don't think they were ever... I think some of them were reprinted in collections. This might have been reprinted in one of these three dudes' books, or at least a supplement for, their characters would have been, or their titles would have been reprinted in the trade. So if you want to find this issue, I think the best way to find it would be to look in your quarter bins, dollar bins, your cheap bins, whatever you have at your store, and see if they have it, or you're gonna have to rummage through it to try to find it, because stores just kind of throw just oddball junk in there, and you never know what you're gonna find. So you guys know the drill. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like other videos and you want to see more, just go ahead and subscribe. Hopefully I'll have more up soon. I know there's been a delay. So yeah. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time.